So the next thing I want to talk about is the automation.
Yeah.
And so automation prior to AI was a different animal than it is today. Tell me about automation practices before, and then give me what you're working on in AI driven automation.
Yeah. So, it's like common theme with most business owners. Most of them are very busy. They don't want to have to do all these little administrative tasks like putting in the name and the email and the phone number and blah blah blah, right? So if you can find easy ways to move data input to data output, that's a really just simple way to do stuff. If you can connect things to a Google Sheet or an Excel file, that is list building. Use the mechanisms in place. I know in my world, I connect as many things as possible. Like, for example, when we do a website, if I'm meeting with a client and I see that they are oftentimes posting on Instagram, like let's say they're a landscaper and they do like cool yard lines and they like making it all pretty, right? And they post it on Instagram. I want to make sure that the Instagram feeds to their website. And then what we'd like to do is, let's just say their Instagram is connected through their DMs. We'll take that information. They'll send a message. Hey, if you like this, comment on one of our posts, and then set up some sort of automation. This is where I'll segue into the new world stuff, where we'll basically ask like, hey, thanks for following us. Can you give us your email? We'd love to keep you updated. Or if we have a new thing going on, we'd love to connect you. So use the tools that are in place to just automate, collect that information, keep it simple, and don't make it strenuous. Automation is a beautiful thing. Like, don't make it an extra job.
So what do you see in the future? Now that we have AI coming in, how do you see AI playing a role in that automation?
Um, that's tough because even when you give it the best pre-prompts and information, and then like design an assistant really well, it's still not perfect. I mean, it's still not your voice. And I've created a few that follow my, laid back demeanor as well as I possibly can. So you can literally just pop in a question and answer and it kind of feels like me, but it's still not me. So I'm going to say people are still the most important part. Relationships and connecting with people on a personable level are still the most valid. Um, Visually is very important. If you can FaceTime with somebody, if you can live chat with somebody like visually and like you see that they're a human, do it. Again, and I say this, but there are hundreds of AI clones of me on the internet. I just want you to be full aware of this. But it's just important. Those human touches, man, when they know that I'm talking to Craig or I'm talking to, anybody, right? Like, it's personal, right?